We're between Moffat and Bigger, so these hills to the south of me are the Southern Uplands, and they're open rolling hills made largely of slate and shale. So these are ocean floor sediments. And if you were to walk across them from the south to the north, you'd find that the ages gradually get older and older, and then it steps back to younger again. Then it gets older and older and older and steps back to young again. So there's a series of thrust sheets where older rocks are thrust over younger rocks. And this was produced during the closure of the Iapetus Ocean. So the Iapetus oceanic plate was subducting underneath, and all of these ocean sediments, they were soft, so they were scraped off by the overriding plate to produce a little wedge of sediments. Every time that the sediments are scraped off, you get a thrust of older rocks over younger rocks, and you get this repeating sequence. This is called an accretionary prism, and it's very common in subduction zones. And it's quite important to know the proportion of sediment that's scraped off and the proportion that goes down, because that controls ultimately things like the water budget, recycling of water and volatiles into the mantle, so the water budget of the earth. But also, possibly even more importantly, these sediments are soft, so they lubricate that fault plane, and they help to reduce the severity of earthquakes, particularly in the very shallow subduction zone where the most damaging earthquakes occur. So it's really important to know actually how much sediment goes down.